Okay, hello guys. I didn't hold a circle yesterday because I wasn't feeling really great. And I'm still feeling very vulnerable right now. And I don't think you can see me, but I just don't want to go up and fix the lights right now. But yeah, I just thought that I will hold a short, simple virtual circle. Not a long one, not a lot, just to hold it and like be consistent with it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open circle space by lighting this candle. And I invite Mother Earth, the Mother, to be with us, to hold this space, and all the souls of the people who are joining either live or replay. We presence you with this light, with this fire. And if you find a candle that's called Monkey Business, I really recommend you to buy it because it smells amazing. Okay, so I've been feeling a lot of vulnerability and feeling like a lot is opening, and just a lot of hard, proud places that are just softening and opening. And a lot is going on right now, and I've been just taking care of myself and also just feeling into what I want to do next, what I feel called to create and do and offer. So I've been taking time for myself to nurture myself and nourish myself, and also do things that I am not really used to, like getting out of my comfort zone more and more. So that's been what's up. And today I want to invite us to just check in with any places that might feel left out. Check in within ourselves and feel if there are any feelings or parts or anything that we don't really want to touch upon, anything that we are trying to avoid, and spend time just talking to these parts and asking them what they need, what they are longing for, what they need of us to feel whole and loved and cared for. So I feel like just starting right away and not making this long. Okay, so just sit in a comfortable position. I'm trying to get there right now, so I'm making sounds. Sorry for that. But sit or lay down, do whatever feels right. You can stand up too. And begin to just breathe. Begin to become aware of your breath. And as you begin to become aware of your breath, please just allow your weight to drop down into the earth. Just drop your weight into the earth more and more. So as you breathe in love. Allow yourself to breathe in love and feel it in your whole being. And as you breathe out, just let your weight go. Let everything go. And I would also like to invite you to become aware of how the feeling of letting go, the thought of letting go is making you feel. Can you be present with the letting go? Can you allow it to happen? Or is there something you're trying to hold on to? Is there a feeling of fear when you think about letting go? Just fully letting go. And if you notice any resistance, if you notice any fear, don't try to get rid of it or change it. Just allow it to be there. Allow yourself to explore it with curiosity. And if there is resistance, if you ever feel resistance, just put your attention on it gently. Like the biggest rabbit hole you can get yourself into is resisting resistance, or fearing fear, or feeling guilty about feeling guilty, and feeling worried about feeling worried. You just get into these loops. So even though it can be challenging, the most freeing and loving thing you can do is allow what is to be, and try to not identify with it, try to not get attached to it. And if there is any fear or resistance or sadness or whatever that is going on, you can think of yourself as you, your soul, your essence, being the mother. And she's the mother, she's like the center, the calm one, the all knowing, the wise woman. And all these emotions and feelings and parts of herself that she is experiencing are her children. And if she doesn't tend to herself, if she doesn't connect to this, if you don't connect to this mother, this soul, this center, then she can't hold all these parts in love. She can't be there for them because she's not there. You're getting lost in your emotions, you're getting lost in your feelings and thoughts and stories. And you're not checking in with the mother, you're not checking in with your soul. And when you establish this connection with your soul, with love, with holding and safety, then it's much easier to go into your emotions and feelings and shadow work or anything and explore and be curious and be loving and be kind and be the one who holds all of that and not becomes that. So, as you're exploring, I would like to invite you to find a connection in the best way you can with your soul, or whatever feels right to you, whatever you call it, higher self, all that is consciousness, essence, whatever feels right to you. Try to find this connection, establish this connection with something that is much more vast and big than your ego, your fears and emotions. Try to connect to that bigger part. And it can help to connect to and breathe into your heart or womb, depending on what feels right to you and what path you walk. And to, or maybe both, you can see this infinity loop going around them both. But it can help to drop your mind, your attention on your mind into your heart or womb or both, and breathe into those or this place. And as you establish this connection with your soul center, begin to feel into your body, begin to feel into your emotions, begin to feel into what's going on with you, what's present right now. And just allow that to be. Whatever you experience, allow that to be. Get curious about it. Kind of lean into it, hold space for it, give it some space to breathe, give it some space to be. So if there is any tension, if there is any movement, emotions, any pain or vulnerability, sadness, anger, irritation, frustration, lean into it, give it some space to express itself. And if it helps, you can imagine this emotion, thought, feeling, whatever's going on as a color or a shape, a symbol, something that helps you to explore it and feel into how this is experienced. Does it feel tight or itchy or like you just want to move around or like anxious? Just explore it. And feel how your soul, like core, your center is holding space for this, whatever's going on, for this experience, this emotion, this thought. Feel as the mother is holding space for it. And then ask it, is there anything I can do for you? How can I take care of you? How can I nurture you? How can I love you? What do you need of me? And give it time to answer. Be patient. Know that if you don't receive an answer, that's perfect and all right. There's no need to push or rush anything. There's no winning or losing. Just allow what is to be. Sometimes the more we want to hear something, the more we're blocking it because we're looking way too hard. So just see if you can let go. And as you spend some time with this part, this emotion, this thought, whatever's going on, and you asked it what you can do for it, just allow yourself to let go of the experience and just let it be what it is, and begin to breathe and come back into the present moment. Begin to feel into the air around you, hear any sounds around you. Come back into your body. It can help to maybe touch something, just like touch yourself and become aware of here and now, right now. And come back to right now. Whenever you feel ready, whenever you feel good, whenever you feel that it's right, you can open your eyes. That's so cool. When I opened my eyes, it was 16:16 on the computer. So that's nice. Yeah, so I want to invite you and encourage you, like, after you do things like this, if it feels right, if that's something you like, maybe journal about your experience, because when you connect to this part, it can feel really nice to ground that experience into being by writing about them. And you can also see very clearly what this part needs, what this thought, emotion, how it wants to move through you, what it needs for a release, for an opening. So I want to invite you to do that. And as always, whatever you experienced or didn't experience is perfect and right for this time right now. That's beautiful and perfect. Whatever's going on is exactly what you need for this time. And why I'm saying that is because we can be hard on ourselves and try to feel like we need to get something done, get like we need to get something out of the experience. And that is just not helpful. That is just stressful. So if we can just let go of any expectations, that is very helpful for our emotional and mental and physical health. So I'm not going to do a card this week because I just don't feel like it. And sometimes I get very zenned out when I do these exercises, and I feel myself just losing words because I'm like so within myself. So if I'm saying anything weird, that's because I really become so present with my inner word that I forget how to talk. And I want to invite you, like during this week and really all your life, whenever something is coming up, whenever there is movement or whenever there is energy or emotion moving through you, begin developing this habit, this practice of becoming present with it more and more and giving it space and connecting to your soul, to the mother, to the core, the center, and explore from that place. So you don't explore from judgment and self-hatred and yeah, just this place of wanting to fix yourself or change yourself, and you explore from this place of love and connection, and this place that knows that you are not that which you experience, but you are so much more than that. So this more vast place within you. So I really want to invite you to practice leaning in, holding space, embracing, and just being present with yourself. And if you can't in that moment for whatever reason, take some time in the evening maybe to just connect to that and give it some space to be and maybe talk to it. So that's what I wanted to invite you into and really connect to. And I also wanted to share that right now for maybe a week or two, yeah, a week or two more, I'm having a sale on groundedempowerment.com for shadow work, for my shadow work self-study guide, and for my shadow work meditation. And that's because I've been really feeling like there is need right now for shadow work. There's need right now for holding space for ourselves from a place of love, and really exploring and going into all that discomfort so that we can move forward after the winter solstice into a new way of being and feel more integrated and feel more whole. And I really feel called to hold space for people in doing shadow work and inner child work and self love and all of that right now. So if you're interested in going deeper, if you need support, if there's anything that feels unclear, you can book a session with me and I will help you through that. And if you don't feel like doing any one-on-one work and just want to go freestyle yourself, then there is a 50% sale on the shadow work things. And the coupon code for that is shadow. So that's what I wanted to share. And I don't remember if I said, I think I did, but I will say it again, groundedempowerment.com if you feel interested. So yeah, if there's anything you feel like you want to share, if there's anything you feel like needs to come out of you, feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to talk to me or just share here so that you have a place where you can actually express what is going on and not just holding it in. And if you want a community, a place where you can share stuff like this and be vulnerable and open, you can join my Facebook community called Grounded Empowerment Temple and answer the questions and all of that. And you can share anything there. There's a place for sharing. You can share your heart, what is going on with you. You can ask for advice. You can just ask to be witnessed or seen. You can share your work, your offering. So it's a place for sharing, connecting, and holding space for each other, like loving support. So that's all for me. I'm going to close our circle space with blowing out this beautiful monkey business candle, which I love so much. It just smells amazing. So thank you, Mother. Thank you, Great Mother, for being with us, for holding this space. And thank you for all our beautiful souls for being here and holding this space and supporting us in exploring our inner world and our humanity. And I ask that all that happened and all that was experienced to be grounded into being, to be present, and that if there's need for any integration or healing, that will be given to anyone who needs it. Thank you so much. Okay, so the circle space is now closed. And so it is. So it is. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking this time, for being present, for tuning in with yourself. Thank you so much for that. It means a lot. So have a beautiful day or evening or whatever is in front of you, and take care of yourself. Bye.